Among the biggest mysteries in Hollywood is the one surrounding the death of martial arts icon and movie star Bruce Lee. However, a recent medical research paper poses a new hypothesis on what exactly killed this legend. Lee rose to prominence as an actor starring in iconic action movies from the 70s, such as Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, and Game of Death. He sadly passed away on July 20, 1973, with his official cause of death at the time being attributed to cerebral edema. However, due to Lee's status as a pop culture icon who bridged the gap between Asian and American cinema, the circumstances of his death always inspired conspiracy theories that persist to this day, such as those involving Triad gangs or a curse, also claimed his son, Brandon Lee, the Crow. Now, a paper published by Genuine Medical Journals has come up with an alternate take, as research conducted published in the Clinical Kidney Journal considered the notion that Lee's premature death may have been caused by hyponatremia. Per the quoted paper, hyponatremia affects a patient when the body's sodium concentration is impaired due to its inability to regulate water intake, thus leading to kidney failure that can cause cerebral edema, which was ruled as the official cause of death. In the same document, Lee's symptoms are aligned with similar accounts of a woman who also died from hyponatremia. The entire document is certainly worth reading, with the group of researchers concluding their hypothesis by stating, Bruce Lee died from a specific form of kidney dysfunction. The inability to excrete enough water to maintain water homeostasis. This may lead to hyponatremia, cerebral edema and death within hours, if excess water intake is not matched by water excretion in urine, which is in line with the timeline of Lee's demise. It would also line up with a healthy, young individual suddenly passing away. Ironically, Lee, who died at only 32 years of age, was an early advocate for extreme health practices about nutrition and exercise that still holds some ground to this very day. It bears saying that although hyponatremia is most closely associated with excessive water drinking, this new theory states that Lee's water consumption was not exactly deemed excessive, especially for someone as athletic as him. Instead, the condition may have arisen due to a combination of risk factors. The article points to the first cerebral edema Lee suffered 2 months before his death, marijuana usage, alcohol intake, a low-sodium diet, prescription drugs, and even his fitness regime, as elements that could have all contributed to the alleged cause of hyponatremia. Lee's martial arts legacy lives on, and his cultural impact is still felt nowadays, especially in video games, where practically every fighting game has a Bruce Lee type of character. Though the paper is far from conclusive, the doctor suggests that his mindful advice of "be water my friend" is better taken with enough salt.